Yo, what is going on, my good and my nerdy people? Let's step in here to the dojo. What is going on? It is your Normie Sensei Master Conch here with Normies Nerds, where we take Normies and turn them into nerds here in our dojo. Look, Eternals is really ramping up that marketing. They're ramping up the game right now, making sure people know it's coming out, letting them know they need to buy the tickets to see it in theaters. Doing all of that. Is it working? Are you getting hyped for Eternals? Are you? I am. I've been hyped for Eternals since I went to go see Shang-Chi in theaters and saw the trailer in theaters. I've been hyped to go see Eternals in theaters. So I want to talk about my Eternals hype. Let's go over some of these trailers that they've been dropping, break some of that down, bust some theories at the top of the dome on that. And then I do want to talk about this casting news with Will Poulter as Adam Warlock. I found that to be a very interesting casting. Do I like it? Do I think it's cool? We'll talk about that and get into that in the later half of the stream. And then, yeah, we'll hang out with some nerdy talk. How are you all doing today? First off, let me say what's up and hello to my good folks in the chat. We got B. Grissom coming in first. What's going on, B. Grissom? We got Brian Stone. What's popping off, bro? Coachella Coastal, how are you doing, man? Sozu, what is going on, brother? I hope you all are having a great day. Man, whew. It's been a long day for me. You know, the 3-year-old is keeping me up, but the 3-week-old is really giving me a run for my money right now. So, you know, I'm gonna try to hang in here as long as I can. I might only be able to give like an hour because, you know, it's been a little rough on this side of the street, if you know what I mean, with the 3-week-old. But look, let me go ahead and get to this Eternals talk. Oh, man, I see out of the 3 votes we got 2 no's and 1 yes. Look, here's the thing. I wasn't excited for Eternals during the first trailer. When the first trailer of Eternals dropped, I was not excited. And then when the second trailer of the Eternals dropped, and we got that like final trailer, like it just didn't hit for me. Like Eternals just wasn't something that I was really getting hyped for. And let me know if y'all can hear the music in the background. Still getting used to the PC life over here. But it wasn't something I was necessarily hyped for, right? Like Eternals was coming out and it was like, cool, that looks cool, but I could just be watching it from the crib. Brian says, just don't know enough about it to get hyped. I somewhat felt that way too, man. Like it's like, do I really like the speculation's hard on it. Like it's hard to speculate about what we're gonna see in there. It's just a different game when it comes to the Eternals. It's just a different game with it. But what changed the tide and turned it around for me is when I saw the trailer in theaters. That turned around the whole tide for that movie. From that point on, seeing it in theaters, it really made me like, okay, this is a movie that I want to come back to see. This is a movie I'm going to look forward to seeing from here on out. So yeah, I'm hyped to see it. Now, I will say, none of the stuff that we're about to go over, none of the stuff we've seen has gotten me more hyped, right? Like, it's not like, ah, man, that trailer is so good. Like, I got to go see it now. Thing is, the trailers have been so dry, I haven't even really wanted to show my wife what the trailers were. And I don't think it's because these are new people, because the Shang-Chi trailers got me hyped, man. But there's something about how they're doing these trailers. It's just not working. But, you know, certainly not as hype as I am for Spider-Man or Doctor Strange 2. That is facts. The hype level is nowhere near that. But I do think there are going to be some good things that can come out of this movie. All right, so let's go ahead and come out here to the training ground and, you know, take a look at some of these featurette stuff. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen the featurette? We'll look at this. We might look at this one, and if you guys want to look at some of the other ones, pretty much all the shots are the same in the other ones. But let's take a look. And see what's popping. Gotta pause the music though.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Right. All right, I do love this shot of the Celestial
Eternals
right there.
explores the very creation of the Marvel Universe itself.
The film also deals very much with the aftermath of Avengers 4 and the state the world is in.
Okay.
5 of the Eternals are more of the thinkers, and the other 5 are the stronger fighters.
Now it does look
The
absolutely
Eternals are these
beautiful,
remarkably
right?
superpowered
Like that looks dope.
characters,
What he's got going around his own. All right, we're gonna go back a little bit.
but also a dysfunctional family unit.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
The person to bring that together was Academy Award winner.
Just
Chloe
Fernie,
Zhao.
what's popping, bro?
We go
How's
on
it
these
going, my man?
emotional journeys with these Eternals to figure out who they are and what it means to be human.
Her vision is so clear.
It's not the typical place. It's not the typical shots.
I love
It's
it.
not the typical cast.
Everybody looks different. Everybody sounds different.
A lot of people are going to see themselves as superheroes for the first time.
I don't
Really
give a
is
F
an
about
epic
that.
global film. The scope and the scale of it is huge.
It's so exciting to be part of something that really feels new.
Who's late? You ain't late, Ashton.
The
I see
impact
you,
that
bro. Way to
Eternals
be
will
on
have
time
the
today
MCU
for once,
will
man.
be nothing less than redefining the cinematic
Make sure you drop a
universe
like when you
entirely.
dropping up in here too. Oh God, sorry, I keep going with that. All right, so that was like some of the most looks that we've gotten so far with Eternals. Now let me ask you another chat here. Can they make you hype for Eternals? Let me ask you guys. Is Eternals something you guys can see yourselves getting hyped for? All right, so the hype, we did get up there. Okay, cool. At this point, do you guys think that they can increase the hype for Eternals? Because, like, at this point, I feel like your mind's made. I don't know what more they could show people without giving away the movie. That, you know, they could maybe introduce the Deviants. If they want to do more of a tie-in with Thanos, they could market out some of that tie-in with Thanos. Let's see here. Are you going opening night? Are you guys going opening night to see Eternals? I can't answer, but I am going open night for sure. I didn't buy my ticket yet. I'm not one of those people that I have to buy my ticket right now. I don't live in a place where I gotta buy my ticket like that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there opening night. Okay, cool. We got folks that's gonna be there opening night. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so look, let's go through some of these shots here, because this feels weird. Let me move the screen around because it feels weird because the YouTube don't the screen was on this side and the camera it's weird on this end. I'm not gonna break the fourth wall over here. I ain't gonna break the fourth wall. But cool. I was reorganizing the desktop right now. That's the beauty of having a desktop. Damn it. Damn, I lost something. There we go. There we go. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting for me to sort that shit out right there. All right, cool. So let's go through these shots here, man. First off, my man Dane Whitman, bro. Like, I would love to see him work a sword again, man. Pause. But I'd love to see him take out a sword and become Black Knight again. I think if he did that this movie would be even more hype, bro. Like, damn, why they're taking their time with this. If they could have brought out Dane Whitman as Black Knight, like, I think that he would have been one of the brighter spots of the film. Like, you get to see Dane Whitman as Black Knight, looking like Rob Stark. Oh, shit, not Rob Stark. Fuck, I'm blanking on his name. And I'd be like, this my dude. Oh, my God. John. Get my man Jon Snow out there. God, please don't get at me in the comments. But you get your man Jon Snow out there in the full-ass Black Knight suit, looking fresh as hell with the sword. Like, I can't wait for that to come in the MCU. I hope we get a little bit of something of that in the movie. I got a puppy in my arm, so it's hard to type. It's all okay. Hey, that's why that poll is there. You can just hit the button. It hit the button. So are they kind of like trying to low key confirm that Thanos is not a deviant? Like, are they gonna address the elephant in the room that Thanos' origins is of deviant origins? So are they just gonna like cut them away? Kit Harington as Jon Snow, right? Are they gonna like cut that whole family tie off, make it a whole different type of thing, to where Thanos isn't a deviant? Because they pretty much said they don't interfere unless it involves a deviant. And I'm sorry, but if you mix, people still call you black. So if you got a little bit of deviant in you, I think it's still a bit of a deviant. All right. Now, somebody been able to tell me what the hell is this? This is a deviant right here, right? Is it maybe like captured in ice? Look, this is like the mystery. Ashen, yeah, Ashen got here before you, Felicity. That's wild. That's wild. But now, let me know what you guys think. This is a deviant. It looks just like the deviant that they be effing up. But are the deviants like living under earth? Like, what the hell is going on with these deviants? That's like the mystery, right? Like, the only villain that we know so far, Trinity, what's popping, bro? The only villain that we know so far in this film is these animal-looking motherfuckers right here. Are they? I don't know. You gotta come harder with the villains sometime, I feel like. And right here, they're not coming hard with the villains. So I'm curious to see if the villains is gonna be like, if the villain is gonna be good or what. But maybe if they need to lay out more of a villainous role that we have right here. Yo, what is this man's name? Is it Isan? What's this Titan's name? Isan. I might have been a dummy just thinking Isan. But what's this Titan's name right here, bro? This Titan. I'm wilding. The Celestial's name. What is this Celestial's name, bro? Here he's kind of got on that. kind of has on his Celestial helmet right there, right? Like, you see the little things in the back. I know Galactus got like the ears coming out in his helmet. Somebody can put his name in there for me. But nah, so like, this is one of the most exciting parts. You know, I was talking about Kit Harington. If he was coming in and we got to see some of Black Knight in the movie, that it would be a bright spot in the movie. I think here getting the Celestial to getting that story can be a bright spot in the movie. Maybe we see a flashback with the Celestials. Maybe seeing the Celestial get beheaded or dying, and you see the head of Nowhere as a Celestial, like alive, and seeing that joint happen. That could be some cool Easter eggs that we get there. But I feel like this is going to be very Easter egg heavy in this movie, just based on like where they're going in the past. Like you said, explaining the universe. So one thing they did talk about in the other, in one of the other trailers was that they talked about like how Thanos' impact of what he did is like, damn, and then they brought them back. It's like they're in marvel of what the humans did. And I think that's how they kind of feel. I feel like they feel like the humans are like, some of them may feel like humans are the kids. Somebody feel like humans are their pets. It's curious to see the human relationship that they have there. But yeah, Selma Hayek, bruh. I know I ain't got to it yet, but Selma Hayek. God, dog. They're going to put it in there like that. Now look, here's another cool looking shot. I'm wondering what this guy's deal is going to be, because we see some other shots of him like crying, looking like somebody died. I think Selma's character is supposed to die. Now here's some of the best action that we've seen from the movie so far. F the Spider-Man. I mean, F the the Spider-Man. F the Superman. Eyes and all that stuff. Hold on, give me 1 second, fellas and ladies. I apologize. Mrs. Sensei just called. I'm like, yo, I'm in the middle of my stream. Call me now. Shoot. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Forget the Superman type of aspect that we're getting here, right? Like, I'm hyped for this style of fighting that we got going on. Like, bruh, this to me looks like it's going way harder. And for them to be coming up now, they could be stealing a little bit from Hela, but the way those, like, I love the way those weapons look, man. I love the way those weapons look. I picked him up like a baby. He's passed out. I'm weak. I need you to put my child to sleep. Oh, and I missed like the graphics on this is starting to look really good, bro. Like, you see that shit? My man's is creating blasters to go around his hand out of thin air, bruh. Felicity Lay's fucking, she didn't even call in. I'm weak. But not like these blasters look dope going around there. So like I'm hyped for like some of the visuals that we'll be getting from this. I think the visuals will be dope. You know, they talk about the characters being a mix of 5 intelligence and 5 warriors. You know, I think they're all capable of defending themselves. One actor that I'm hyped to see, and I forgot her name, but I'm a Walking Dead fan. Seeing my homegirl from The Walking Dead. I'm excited to see her in another role, seeing how this works out. Because her role in The Walking Dead as being a deaf character really works out really well for her. Like, as a different type of scenario and a different type of haunting thing. I don't know if you guys saw episode 6 of The Walking Dead, but when they went full on like horror story, like the movie Black Christmas, where people were living in the walls. What's going on, Jason Strope? They kind of played off of that, and she was in there. She's deaf, and it was like driving her crazy. And they were actually in the wall. Like, there's actually like, people in the wall. This one was wild. Walking Dead's been good this season. And make sure you drop a like when you hop up in here. 2, because we got 9 people. 6 likes. Where we at with the vote? Damn, we have 57 people. People are not going to the. So are you going opening to see Eternals? Are you going to the opening to see Eternals? And the votes are pretty low at this point for that. Here's some water. Nothing like some. And I'm excited to see her in there. And then let's keep it going. They talk about Chloe Zhao. Yeah, she's gonna be dope. Dang, are they together? Are they together? Oh, okay. I didn't know they were shipping that. Okay. Now, I am gonna talk about something. And I pray that y'all understand, but if you don't, I don't care. Like, my man's Brian Tyree. Like, okay, Fastos. One thing that I think they're really selling on this is the whole Angelina Jolie said it herself. People are going to get to see characters that you hadn't seen before be represented as you. And that's right. Like, you haven't seen a deaf superhero. We haven't seen a superhero in the Marvel from Latino descent. And then also, we have an Asian superhero. We don't have one of Indian descent. And we don't have an openly gay character in the MCU right now. But now Fastos is the first one. The representation part, I don't think it's going to win them any points, bro. I think it's at a point to where nobody is really even caring about. I mean, yeah, cool. Like, it's so many people in this that I don't think anybody's going to be caring about going to go see something for representation, right? Like, it's not like you're making a gay black superhero movie. It's not like you're making a Indian superhero movie or a Latin American or Latin superhero movie. You're just plopping them in the cast, or even a deaf superhero movie. It is not focused around that. So I don't think that's anything that's really gonna win it, right? Like Black Panther. Black Panther went so hard because that joint was just black. Like, it's a black superhero movie surrounded around that story in Africa, right? Falcon and the Winter Soldier didn't necessarily draw as much as that black crowd like that. That's a little bit because it's like still assimilated in like this like American culture, right? And this is kind of what that feels like, right? That mixing pot, that kind of American culture, Avenger type thing. It's just very diverse. I don't think it's anything that's necessarily going to win them any points in this way. Yeah, I mean, I said it before, and I'm not afraid to say it. I understand you got, they want to do representation as far as like, get your LGBTQ folks, they deserve representation, whatever, right? Like, they're out there, real life or reality. And cool, do it. But look, they went straight up double minority in this joke, bro. That's where I'm like a little like, man, come on, bro. Even my wife was like, damn, they always got to make, if it's going to be someone gay, it's going to be the black dude. And that's what they did. Look, man, they could have used my man Druid. My man Druid could have been homosexual. Look, that's the thing. You get everybody else. Here's the thing. We don't get but so many black superheroes. When I'm being greedy, I'm gonna be like, yo, let me be Fastos for Halloween. I don't know. It's just on my end. That's just how I feel. It's like, damn, double homicide. Like, they really pulling a double minority on us on this one. But we do need some black LGBTQ love as well. But at the same time, man, I was hyped for this Fastos role, bro. It is what it is, though. He's still gonna knock it out of the park. Hopefully they don't make that too much of the story. But yeah, that's all I got on that. Now, one thing that I did find interesting, and then let's see how long we've been going. I'll go on Eternals for about 5 more minutes here. One thing that I did see interesting on Twitter, let's come back into the dojo, was the talk about the Eternals and what like they'd be covering throughout the MCU, whether it's post-snap or pre-snap. How much of the movie will be based around that, right? So this comes from the direct, and I'm pulling it up now before we hop back into the dojis. There we go. It's gonna be coming from the direct. They've been dropping a lot of stuff on the Eternals, but I really kind of found this to be the most interesting piece of this, other than just saying certain things about the actors or what have you. Like, I actually want to see like what y'all talking about. Like, I actually want to see like what's going on with the movie and things that are changing. So the question here is, this comes from the Reddit. It says, how much of Eternals is post-Endgame? Back in January 2020, during the productions of Eternals, comicbook.com was able to visit the set of the Chloe Zhao blockbuster and learn several interesting facts about how it fits into the MCU. During the visit, Eternals producer Nate Moore explained, years have not passed since the events of Endgame, and it could be concurrent to the London set Spider-Man Far From Home. Could be concurrent. Okay, cool. Eternals will take place in several locations throughout history, present day including present day London in the MCU. Moore estimated that 60% of the film would be set in the present and 40% of its runtime would be spent in various points of the past. The Marvel producer went on to estimate 60% of the film will take place in the post-Endgame present day, while the remainder of the runtime will go on to various points of history. Based on the newly revealed 1 hour and 56-minute runtime, roughly 86 minutes of Eternals will take place in the modern era, and 58 minutes for the historical era. What do you guys think about that? Are you down for a trip back? Are you down for a pre-snap movie? Look, bruh, 40% of a movie, you're spending an hour of a movie in the past. That kind of has me hyped, bro. If you've been here long enough, most of y'all who are in here right now that's banging it out with me, y'all know that I am a sucker for that lore. I am a sucker for the lore, and having that 68 minutes, man. I mean, having that 58 minutes in the past, give me thousands of years. Could this be things that are like, think about the people who could be showing up on the screen in the past through all that time. Granted, this might be a lot of conversations. This could be shots of them growing what you call it, growing civilizations. Like this could be shots of them doing stuff like that. But at the same time, think about who could be showing up in this. You have your fight scenes with the deviants in the past, of course. But also think about the interaction of what could be going on with the Celestial in this, right? Give me some shots with Star Fox. Give me some shots with Mentor. Like, run those back. Like, take them back. Make that Harry Styles Star Fox rumor come true, man. Like, we're going to be spending 58 minutes in the past. I think this kind of opens up the door for a lot of those, like, historic rumors to come true, right? Now, at this point, I'm feeling like we're not going to see Thanos. Even though they've talked about Thanos to get him out. And, man, am I about to get myself, like, bonered for this Thanos shit? It's something about how they talk about Thanos. Homegirl said Thanos had wiped away 50% of the Earth. Like 50% of life. They talk about Thanos like they got some history with my man, right? I'm excited to see Eternals because it's the second longest MCU movie, and we really haven't seen much footage from it. We haven't, right? And that's a little bit to his detriment, I think, in the marketing. But yeah, they've been talking about Thanos like they have history with dude, right? Like they might know him or they might have crossed paths with him on Titan before getting shipped over here to Earth. So, man, that gets me hyped. That gets me hyped that, you know, we could be getting that blast into the past there. Dun, dun. All right, so look, let's get into this, and then the wifey is getting tired. I got a video to edit, so I'm going to spend about maybe 15 more minutes. Look, the videos, I'm trying to pump the videos out, y'all. I'm trying to pump the videos out, but it takes time, man. And look, I want to talk about this during the stream tomorrow. Will Kane kill Ant-Man in Ant-Man 3? Look, I know it's a little bit clickbaity, but it's got me thinking. So, oh damn, I need to add these while I'm here. So, yeah, we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Oh, those are old. All right, bet. So here you go. I'm gonna read this out the direct too because I love the direct. Come on, like, did you guys see this shit? I'm gonna be real. I did not see this coming, bruh. I did not see this coming. You talking about my man's... Wait, what was his name? But you talking about my man's from We Are the Millers? You talking about my man's from Maze Runner? I thought his acting career was over. Like, I thought he was donezo. Were you surprised by the Warlock casting? And damn, you know what? Give me 1 second. Let me fix my camera real quick. All right, I had to fix my camera. I was shooting on 4K, and if I shoot on 4K, that joint like cuts it off on me, man. All right, let me see. Everybody so far was surprised. Look, your boy was, I was like, bruh, shocked. I could not believe that he was cast for this role. I'm gonna be real. I seen looking at the newer pictures of him when I was going to go grab these thumbnails. My man has been looking like he's been putting in the work to get swole, right? Like he's been looking like he's been putting in the work to get big, be an adult actor if you ever try to get to the action stage. But like, I get a feeling with this here, that they are going to be looking to take the route of him maybe being trolled. Like I think they're probably. think the Guardians are probably gonna make fun of Adam Warlock. I think that like, and he's probably maybe not gonna get it. But at the same time, if you're looking for somebody who can be like a little bit of a douche, a little bit of a cocky bitch, this is the guy. Like, I really loved the way, like, I loved him in We Are the Millers, but I liked him a lot more in Maze Runner. Like, he was a dickhead in Maze Runner. Okay, puppy is asleep in bed. Let's go. Hey, let's go, Ashton. He put the puppy down. Now, just come through to the East Coast. Get my man, the little sensei, and help me out. And then you can be our duke, bro. Moderator duties. You want some? All right, who wants surprise? Somebody said they want surprised by the casting. All right. No, I was definitely surprised by this casting. But at the end of the day, I think he's somebody that can do good and be good in the role. To be real, there's an article about the other people who were being considered. And one person that I saw that I was like, bruh, I would have never guessed it. But thinking about it, I was like, damn, you know what? B. Grissom was popping, bro. This dude probably could have done some work as Adam Warlock. Look, have you guys... Look, I watched it with my wife. The pandemic, you know, it was in full effect. Have you guys seen Bridgerton? Have you guys seen Bridgerton? Be real, I've seen it. I watched it. And this dude here got some chops, bro. This dude here got some chops. I can see him being cast as Adam Warlock. And I can see why they considered him. My thing is, though, you telling me you considered him and he didn't get the role? I'm not familiar with this guy. I'm not familiar with what kind of dog you picturing though. Oh, okay. But like this. But anyway, I'm a huge fan of, was it Ray Jean? I'm actually not a huge fan of his, oh, you're still talking about dogs. Cool. Yeah, having a dog conversation in the dojo. That's what I love, dogs. But yeah, my man's Will Poulter. I can give him the go ahead. Like, to me, one of the things is if you can act comedy, you can do a lot. Like, if you can act comedy, I feel like you can do a lot of roles, do a different wide scope of things. You look at what the Russo brothers did, crossing over from comedy to action. Look at what Jordan Peele does, crossing over from comedy to whatever the F he wants to do. Like, I feel like comedy is one of those things that if you write it and you're good at it, you can do anything. And I'm going to hold on to that and really look at this and say, it's possible that he could do this role and knock it out. Now, one thing I will say, like, I'm leaning into it. Looking at my man's page here, Gene Page, I felt like he could have played more of a role of that edgy role, that seriousness role of Adam Warlock. Here's the thing. Poulter might work good in Guardians of the Galaxy, when Adam Warlock might be a little depowered or whatever, where the Guardians might have to defeat Adam Warlock. Well, Adam Warlock is just like a little bit jokey, not as serious, right? I'm not too confident. Like, I have to see Adam. I have to see how he does. But just right now, I don't know if I'm really gung-ho in seeing him interact in like an ensemble film or seeing him taking over a scene in an ensemble film, right? Like, I feel like when Adam Warlock comes in, that presence has to be there. That gravitas, they're like, oh shit, like you feel his presence in the way that his presence. I feel like my man's Gene, I feel like he could have done it. I'm not sure about my man's right here. He looks so unsure of himself sometimes. Like, no matter how weird his eye, like he looks when he crunches, like he's there. I don't mind this choice by Marvel. Casting is always on point. They have plans ahead. Yeah, And that's how I feel too. Like, look, this guy can do comedy. Plus, Marvel picked him up. Like, I don't think there's a lot of places that you can go wrong there at that point. What's going on, Chef Moyardi? How's it doing, brother? Saw something we can't imitate. Yeah, they did. So let's scroll through some other news. Like I said, I was gonna leave some of this other stuff. And by the way, here, Eternals going in for China. At this point, I don't think any Marvel movie is getting into China, bro. I think they should go ahead and move on with that, man. I think they should go ahead and move on with trying to get movies into China. At this point, I don't think they're getting anything into China, man. Now, look, the thing about Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I am hearing things as far as, like, you know, this is supposed to be James Gunn's last movie. Some people are supposed to be dying. Things are falling apart with this trilogy here. There's a lot riding on Guardians. Look, let's be real. There's a lot riding on Guardians of the Galaxy 3. The first Guardians of the Galaxy, to me, top 10. It was top 5 until the Shang-Chi came around. It was top 10. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was bottom half MCU. It felt cool when I watched it in theaters. It felt cool. But then the more, like, you watch it and it's a little too much. It's a little too much James Gunn, right? Guardians of the Galaxy 3 has a lot riding on it. It really does. And, you know, the composer's going now. You're getting the guy from Suicide Squad. I don't consider, look, James Gunn having his ear to the film. Not saying he could be a good composer, but I would trust James Gunn in what he's doing here. But at the same time, like, I got a couple of pictures and vids. I sent them to Vader's Lair. I can send them to the Normies Discord. Yeah, put them in the Normies Discord. Put them in the Normies Discord. That's some derpy looking dogs. They got pretty eyes. Oh. Yeah, that's just how I feel about that, man. Like, bruh. This could be it. Like I said, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. On the way to is the what if video. I have a what if video that I'm working on. I got to record half of it until the baby started crying today. I got a what if video, and I'm probably going to get out of here in a couple minutes so I can finish recording that before I go upstairs to the missus. But yeah, we got a what if video coming out about the Watcher. You know, who the Watcher is working for. I've talked about it before. Who the Watcher is working for, I think it's 3 people he could be working for, and I think he is working for someone. I know it's different in the comics where he's not working with anyone, but I think he's working for someone. Yeah, and this shit, Zendaya admires how much Tom Holland really loves being Spider-Man. Yeah. Tom Holland, I feel like, is going to be Spider-Man for years to come, bruh. Years to come, bruh. All right, but yeah, I think that's all I want to get on tonight. Anything else y'all want to talk about in the comments? I will say, like, look, while I'm waiting on some of these comments to come in, I don't know if y'all want to talk. How many of y'all watched The Walking Dead season finale? Look, man, I'm sad this is the last season of The Walking Dead, but I'm glad that they have rebounded on The Walking Dead. Like, The Walking Dead to me has really rebounded. Now, this season, like, I like the action and the route they're going with this season. Like, with the Commonwealth, with what's going on with Alexandria. But I did not expect this whole Reapers thing to become a bigger arc than what it is. Like, they're really dragging out this Reapers thing. So I really hope, like, the Reapers thing is done. Like, you watch it. Yeah, I really hope this Reapers thing is done, man. I really hope they get to a wrap on this Reapers thing. But like I said, I love the aspect of the Commonwealth. Like, I didn't get to finish the Commonwealth arc in the comics because the compendium, only read up to the 3rd compendium. And the 3rd compendium, it stops like halfway. I don't want to say halfway because I don't know how far you get in there. But it stops like while they're in the Commonwealth. I need to go ahead and get that 4th compendium. Like to me, man, I love reading comics and compendiums like that because it feels like everything is like concise. You know what you're reading. It's organized. I don't got it. That's my biggest gripe with trying to catch up with Marvel stuff. Like if Marvel just had like the books like all piled together for me, and I can just read what I need to read like straight through without having to look for no time. Like if I could just read like a story that's in like a comic that's in a book. If I could just read that shit, it'd make my life so much easier. Trinity, do you know? Trinity is the guy I need to ask about that. Like, are compendiums for Marvel comics out there? Do they have Marvel comics compendiums? Please let me know. Because that is something that I could really need it around. Commonwealth run in the comics was short. The comics ended abruptly. Oh damn! Is the Walking Dead comics over? Is that why I haven't read the fourth compendium? Okay, the Walking Dead final compendium. This is the final Walking Dead compendium in conclusion to the story. Okay, cool. Look, I love that Walking Dead comic, man. Omnibuses. Okay. Oh, it's been done. Okay, cool. Omnibuses. Marvel doesn't really do compendiums. I know. All right, Trinity. I'm gonna have to hit you up in Discord because I had to look at some of these omnibuses. I'm about to Google it right now. Omnibus. I pulls up a bus. Marvel. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Axe Avenger. Okay, I like this. I like this. Atlantis attacks. Bruh, I need to get it. I feel like Invincibles is one that I would really love reading, bro. I feel like Invincibles is one that I would really probably love reading. I need to get into that. Like I said, man, it's easier. I'm gonna have to look into math of the jump. I've got one of the Invincible compendiums. I need to get 2 and 3. I probably need to get it in the book. Let's see. Cause when I got the compendium for The Walking Dead and read it, it was on my phone. And I still very much enjoyed it. The compendium, oh shit, okay. It's $42 on paperback. And it get here Thursday. Or I can buy it for $23 on Kindle or Comixology. Kindle and Comixology. I might have to buy it. Your boy is trying to stage those coins. And if I'm not buying it from someone like my man's Trinity, then I might just buy it to read it on digital. And look, I'm trying to be like Trinity with the VVs. I've been hitting on all of the comic book VV drops. Look, I think my Wi-Fi is just like that, bro. Like I hit on the Spider-Man drop. I just get on there, bro. Like on VV, I get on there and it comes up. Like as soon as that button is coming down, it gets to 10 seconds. I just start hitting, bro. Now it's been on places to where like I've gotten through on like I was at the hospital trying to get a VV, and when the little sensei was being born, and I was hitting, trying to get it, and the internet I think was really weak, so I didn't end up getting the comics. Like let me through, but it didn't process the order. Every time I'm home, I hit. I know I'm tight. I missed Thanos on Sunday, but I would have missed Thanos anyway because I was at church. But I mean, the way I've been going on VV, bro, like I would have gotten Thanos at home, and I was so tight that I missed Thanos. I bought it, bro. Like I actually really wanted Thanos. I actually really wanted the Thanos one, so I just bought it, bro. I bought a common version. What up, Sheev? What's poppin', bro? You got a comment on today's drop? I got a comment on today's drop too. You know, I always buy when I get my drops, man. I always think like, damn, could this be the one? Could I get a ultra rare? Could I get a secret rare on this drop? Could this be it? Could this be the one? I always think that. And then it always comes back common. I think the highest comic that I have is an uncommon. Yeah, it is an uncommon. The highest comic that I've gotten is an uncommon. And which one was that one? I'm not sure which one that was. But yeah, I gotta get that luck going. But like I said, it's 1 in 50. So, you know what? I love buying these things. So, you know, I'm do 75 drops. I'm bound to get one ultra rare, right? Do 75 drops, you get 75 of them. You're bound to get one of the highest ones, right? You got an ultra, you need a secret. Hi, Jackman. What's going on, bro? They cost $7. $6.99. Now, I do have a Dr. Doom, and he is an ultra rare. And got him for $13. I've been putting, I've been willing to let it go because, like, at this point, I want to, yeah, the comics are $7. At this point, I want to, like, use the money that I would get from selling off the Dr. Doom for getting just more comics. But here's the thing, bro. You see people putting in these, like, ridiculous prices. Like, somebody's selling their edition for $1,000. Somebody's selling... Man, that shit ain't selling like that. That shit ain't selling. Look, I started an auction. The lowest price that you can get on a Dr. Doom is, like, I think $425 was what I saw. And that was for, like, a 1,000-some edition. I have edition 900. So I was like, man, if I'm gonna sell this shit for like 600 and get no bites. I put it in auction, no bites, nothing. I don't think you really sell it like that, man. Ashley says he's waiting. He can't focus on. He's waiting for Boba. Yeah, I can't wait for Boba either, man. I can't wait for Boba either. It's gonna be hitting, and we're gonna have some of them good old guest streams going on with the Star Wars content. Believe that. Believe that. I gotta get a good rotation of my Star Wars folks back in here. Go in on that content. I can't wait for that joint to come back, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Thanks for hanging out with your boy. Tomorrow, I promise we're gonna get our long streams. We're gonna get in a whole 1 hour. But you know, tonight, man, your boy got some daddy duties. The wifey's tired. You know, she been home with the child all day. Your boy got some daddy duties, so I gotta get on out of here. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I love each and every one of y'all who stopped by to hang out. It's been a great night tonight. Come back tomorrow night. We will be talking about Ant-Man 3. Talking about that and what we could be seeing there coming out of there with Kang. And then we also will probably be talking a little bit about what I talked about in my video that's going to be dropping tomorrow as well. Look, we're trying to grind here. I promise y'all, like, the child's coming and start off a little bit of schedule. But with 2 streams a week, trying to pop out 2 videos. We're gonna get this grinding, and hopefully, like I said, there's some changes coming in the future with the job that allow me to be more flexible with YouTube as well. So I'm very excited for where we're going, and I thank you all for coming along with the ride. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe and share the channel out. Let's grow and hit this 250 sub mark, man. We gotta at least hit this shit this year, some shit, right, man? Now look, man, I'm getting these videos popping. They're gonna be dropping, and that is going to help things out a lot with the goals. So, without further ado, I will see you all on the next video. I am your Normies Sensei Master Kunch. Go watch something nerdy. Go watch something MCU, Star Wars, DC, Marvel. I said Marvel already. Netflix, anything. Go watch it. Share it with a friend. Make them a normie. Bring them here, and we'll whip them into shape and turn them into nerds. I'll see you all on the next one.